True, true. Aquí sí era el ángulo. Pero ¿cómo lo sostengo acá? A ver, Micho. Ujú. They probably won't have a crisis. Hold on. Buenas. Hi. Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Because I did have one. Like, I didn't have worries. I was not tied to the fact that I will be with a boo or I will have like a Valentine's Day. But anyway, I feel like it's so underrated being single on Valentine's Day. And I was talking with people that were single and they were like, "You're single, yeah." And I'm single. But they were wearing, I don't know, for some, but like, I was blurring it and I was like, no, it's a good time to be single. Do you speak Spanish? Entonces habla español. Bueno. No hay necesidad de tener un Valentín para disfrutar San Valentín. O sea, yo no tuve San Valentín ni Valentín. Y era como que. Hasta mi cantante favorito estaba solo y era como. Por lo menos algo en común tengo. Los millones todavía falta, pero por lo menos algo en común tengo. Like, at least I have something in common with like my favorite singer. Because he had like his career made, and I was like, why isn't somebody coming? And that was pretty much what happened today. Jose, Jose. Yep. Hi. I know. Don't see me like. But by the way, some women could actually produce like a liquid from their breast that is not actually milk, and it's completely normal for some women. There is no cancer. It's like it's just in like levels in terms of percentage. Is like you know. But I don't know why people have been doubting my sexuality when I overcome my fear to men. And that's one of the things that I feel most proud of, but like people misconfuse my sexuality all the time because I used to not cherish men at all, but now I do, and like people are being like, "Do you like men?" Because I usually find guys, but like when you are fine in the inside, you're fine in the outside. That's why I resonate with some about the energy and stuff like that. So yeah, I really want to cherish the fact that I didn't allow myself to take a break. Like I didn't clean yesterday, nothing because I clean mostly Monday to Sunday. So my house I clean Monday to Sunday, the floors, the living room, all of it. So I really love the fact that I give myself the chance to, rest and like enjoy something more than just living this kind of thing where, you want to be with a boo. I mean, late at night, I cry, but not because of a boo or like a Valentine. I cry because of babies. Like always having this kind of thing because I noticed my parents. Like I know my parents, and I was crying because of babies, and I was like, why am I having this feeling of like wanting to have when I didn't like I completely finished what I've been studying. Like I don't need to be tied to those things. So yeah. Mostly I feel like people resonate or are allowed to come into my life were men, and that was good. But like I feel that most of the time we don't allow ourselves to be in this position where we overcome the fear that we now have, because I used to cherish only women and no men, that I'm only cherishing women and not men, but like I need to cherish both by, and even though it's kind of self disrespecting, judge a woman by the cover. I feel like that was one of the things that I was struggling most, but like I need to have my social media now organized and all of that. But like now that I study psychology more, I can now understand the place that I come from and like all the things that I do for that. You know what I mean? So that definitely was a good update to my life and the things that I did before and now. So it's just a time where I've been reflecting. And it's nice, you get to know yourself better. I didn't get in any boo thing or whatever. I just go, like I woke up. I didn't clean at all. I just was laying in my bed, napping, eating, coming back, and doing my nails. I don't know if you can see them. And that's pretty much. The only gift that I received was a ring from my grandma that she got for me on Valentine's Day, at least, and that was really nice. But yeah, pretty much I feel like I don't get attached to it and even though somebody doubt, the fact of like, do you have FOMO for like Valentine's Day? Then have a like it was like no, I enjoy. But like the thing with this, it's kind of tricky how somebody leaving you before could not give you attached to that, because I used to feel like why I feel like I'm missing somebody just at afternoon. Like at this time, is a time where I crave most having like a companionship, like somebody in with me. And it's like it's mainly because not is the weather it gives you the feeling no. It's because it generally people leave me at afternoon. Not at morning, at afternoon or at night. That was a time where I noticed that was a pattern and I was like, does people get deeper at night or does people take courage at night? Because you can distinguish the feeling, and also the kind of vibration. But like I will organize better everything. I will kind of put everything there where it belongs and like kind of because I love to get organized. So first I need to like a schedule because I was feeling I was juggling everything. But like it is fine for your mind. It is great to just have like just a way that it goes and that's everything. So it is pretty much what it needs to be done. We don't need validation. At least I overcome that a long time ago. Like a long time ago. That was the greatest feeling ever. My cat tried to make California. So yeah. My cat is just living their best life. Bueno, estoy bien. Si habla español. Ay, creo que estoy acá. So yeah. I don't know if it's true that quote that I hear, but like I feel like I resonate more with the book of like Napoleon Hill that it says about the devil, because to me PSTD or like depression or like all of these things are considered devils. So if I would call the devil in psychology, I would call definitely to everything, because there is really many different gaps when it comes to psychology. But for what I've been studying, there is depression, clinical depression, like many things that you have in mind, and like you don't realize that you have it at a certain time. And like it is, fine, but like once one mainly difference about like being depressed and being clinical depressed is that the amount of time it will be temporary. Like it will be, I don't know. Let's say that a girl leave me like one time. Gracias. Like I remember one time that I was seeing in the books that I had and notes that I have for psychology. Like of course whatever. And there was like this thing where I've been seeing that it's seasonal, so it's like 6 months and now you get over it. But like if it's more, it's clinical. So I'm like, should I at least do something? And you cannot be dry to this. Like you need to be sensitive to help somebody, but like not be too empathic to don't get involved with them. You know what I mean? That is why psychologists never treat their family because they will get involved emotionally instead of being or give them treatment. Basically, they will cry with them. So that is why psychologists didn't give therapy to family. And the only role for me is just to be like a person who hire people to be with a real psychologist because my main basic is to inform, not to treat. So I know that I have limits. But it's been nice being single. It's been nice. If I take down some publishment, don't take personal. Like most of my things, I don't take personal. I don't have any charge on whatever because I'm mainly gracias. Quieren darme una mano. Vehículos eléctricos, bueno, estaría bien. Y bueno, todos tenemos nuestras sombras. Eso es de lo que yo estoy segura. Hasta los coaches, like everybody have a shadow. You know, coaches, people that were in this higher power being. Like everybody has shadows. That's one of the things that I really don't know. I just want to focus on myself at this time. It's not that I don't care love, but like love has not come to me. Like in a partnership, didn't come. I tried to go to places, none of that worked. But like I am normal. I'm not desperate for it. I'm just living my best life right now. I'm just staying at my home. None of that thing happened. Everything in peace, everything right. And even though I've been talking with people in the group chat from Discord randomly, I've been like in a kind of voice call. Yesterday I was telling to them, like, what do you did? Did you get things for someone? And they were like, yeah, you get somebody flowers and stuff like that. So they were like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, good for you. Buenas everything. So basically, it was good day. I should have studied yesterday. But like, it was my break day. And it's nice. Like, I get over the fact that I need somebody to validate me. Or like, I need to get over the fact that to be there. Si hablo español, si no es que estaba hablando para gente latina. And the most meaningful thing that I could ever do for you is to talk about PTSD because people from US have more PTSD than here. And it's because we are open emotionally more than other, you know. So yeah. I know my purpose, man. So I don't wanna tell my purpose. Because we can be here 2 hours straight. Telling about my purpose, what was my journey for the things that I did that didn't do. Like we can be here all day. We can be here all day. But like it is the time when you kinda have the list and it's just been great being single now I can say clearly. I can my bra you didn't see my videos, man. There are many times that I show my People didn't see my things to be asking. Like, you shouldn't ask. You should search, not ask. No, salí de la escuela, me gradué, actualmente tengo 20. Es loco porque salí en secundaria con honores, pero en universidad y en los profesores me veían como una moneda de cambio. O sea, me miraban el cuerpo y era como que tú vas para otro lado. No, pero en secundaria sí salí con honores, así que no soy tan, este, no estoy casada. Todo tranquilo, todo tranquilo. Even though I talk to men, like I've been talking to men, that has been my therapy all this time, talking to men and telling to them what was my time, what was the thing, and like when a man lowers another person is because they want to be with you or anyone else. When somebody lowers another person is because they want to be with you, or when they start to talk bad with somebody, like they want to be with you. Psychology. I can tell them I proved that many times. And if they don't get that, they will run away. I love Brazil. I love Brazil. I love Brazil. Mainly because most people that I love are from there. Like, I never met a bad Brazilian. I don't want to meet a bad Brazilian as well. Mm. So yeah, it's been just a time where I want to look for myself deeper and like talk about it. Kind of contradictory talk about it in English and like having those things on mind, stuff like that. I've been getting deeper into the book How to Conquer the Devil, or like how to make fun of the devil by Napoleon Hill, and like I don't know what is the word. Like I just translated in my way to speak English how to make fun of the devil. That is basically just a trick to, you know. Trust is equal to not be worried by someone. Trust is equal to that. I didn't hunt or I didn't climb mountains to be okay right now. Buenas. How long hasn't come yet? I might just gonna be focused on other things. Soy de Perú. Se vaya por el asunto. Esto no habla. Feel like being single has been a blessing also this time. What's the decision I take for now? And like, I don't want to be overrated. The only letter that I send, like, I send people Happy Valentine's Day. That was it. But like, I sent to somebody a letter and like, was a musician, like a public letter because in the Discord chat it was like a Canada thing, and like everybody was sending letters and like he liked the leather. That's has been like a thing that I've been like happy about it. I was like, no, enough. That was, that was pretty much what I needed. And I come back to bed again. Night nap. Because really, when you're being worried and you're being anxious, like I didn't realize that it's like you need to do some sacrifices. And I'm not talking financially, like emotionally. You need to be invested. You need to, even though there has been times where you need like a person, like you will go, let's say, straight up to bed and like, you will maybe be reading something, whatever. You need to be invested with somebody emotionally, and you need to tell them that everything will be okay. And at least for all the experience that you have, you might need to tell them a thing, or need to ensure or reassure them or whatever, because that's based on basis on like relationships. Or even though you're long distance like me, I was before, you need to make sure that they feel safe, valid, and validated, and like okay with you. So there has been many times where you need to let your ego behind, and you need to, it's not because you feel that you are wrong and they're right. It's because you genuinely, instead of like winning a fight, it's better for you to be peaceful. So there has been times where I've been like kind of thinking what we will be if I will have somebody, and if I need to reassure them, or if I need to be invested there emotionally, or actually being here, um, by myself, and just not doing that, and just being just with me, because it is investment emotionally, and investment emotionally never ends. Investment financially have a limit. So investment emotionally doesn't have a limit. But like the only thing that is different between investment emotionally and investment financially is that investment financially could have like a could go wrong and it could go well, but like investment emotionally always goes well. That is the difference. And I've been really just thinking, because thinking or not, I've been having a time with a book, and the book has been interesting. I've been discovering this 5 keys, not 7 keys of psychology, that is not talking about psychology, it's talking about esoteric word, but like they link to psychology because was a primarily thing for psychology, but like it is included, but it is not at the same time. But like just enjoy your life being single. I've been like overrated. I've been like I want to slap myself on the face, but like girl, enjoy your life. Why you are doing something? At 13, you should worry about your clothing, not your not a partner. Yeah, I don't know if I ever get in my 30s and I will be married, because at this time I'm not pretty sure about. I'm not pretty sure. There are many things that I've been like, oh my god, this is my plan that it never worked out. But like at this time, that if my plans will go how I was hoping, like the relationship that I have will work out, I might be in like 2 years, 2 years in like something, because my plan has always been at 18 had a partner, at 19 like sing with it, and like have a partner at 18, have a job, and like everything behind, but like none of that kind of, but like it was not because of the plan, it was because how I did it. And the stable partner was not the stable partner, and the thing that was hoping for the another thing was not how I wanted to do. So always be prepared if it's not yes or no, but I always hope the best in Europe. But yeah, un control. Qué adivinanzas más raras, güey. Ya vayan a dormir, dan la Biblia, no sé, güey. Ya hasta ya me puse a leer la Biblia. Hay tanto aburrimiento, ya me estoy empezando a leer la Biblia. ¿Qué hicieron pero ayer en Valentín? Día de San Valentín. Yo estuve en mi casa, salí a las 9, volví a las 11 con mi mamá. Llegué como era como que más. No hay Valentín, pero como que hay paz, ¿no? Como que hay paz. No, for real. Like, I mean, like I don't have a partner, but like, and no Valentine, but like, there's some peace out there, you know? There's some peace. You always feel that. When you decide to be with yourself, you feel that. Feel the peace. I asked also to universe to give me peace. And they take out people out of my life. But it was worth it. Me dio un volantín con la Valentina. Te hubiera dicho, ahora mi nombre también es Valentín, porque me di un volantín. Divertido. Bueno, qué bonito. No lo sé, estamos disfrutando este tiempo tranquila. En retrospección, conectada, tranquila. Like, I don't know if I would ever got somebody at this point. Like, because I'm too bold when I take some decision, but like, I'm able to be open, but like, I set up my limits as well. For like, one time I remember love, it always has been with my love for music that someone really, like, the best green flags that I ever saw in somebody was like, if they love me, no matter if I'm with them or not, I know it's the right person because they will trust that I will be enough for them and I will pick them no matter what. That is a green flag. And like, no matter if I'm with them or not, I don't mean that I will cheat and they will still pick me, because cheating for me is not something that it comes naturally. Like, I will cheat, I will be no, like, it's not something that I can have, one day to another, because it takes a bond emotional for like 1 year. Like, bare minimum is a year. Bare minimum behind that is like 8 months, depending how many months. Like, depending how much I will know them, depending how much I will get engaged with them emotionally, depending also the experiences, depending if I pass with them for a harder time or like not, you know, depending that if I get into. But yeah, the gift that I had prepared might be safe for another year. So I'm peace. I have peace that won't happen this year. My gifts are really gifts. Yeah. I would be lauding if somebody was jealous of the fact that I did a letter to To a singer, like a man, because I did before letters. I remember I did to a girl many letters that I was crush on, uh, like 19, like 1 year straight, like 2 years straight, and that was like a thing that comes from my heart. But like, I stopped because I didn't know what to say. I feel like I said everything, so I was like, yeah. The only thing that I could send was like a heart, and that's it. This, besides that, I was just, I don't know what to say. So I support her with like their kind of thing that she was going, and like, yeah. Ah, bueno, no sé. So I don't know. You know who's the inspiration behind my manga as well? Hablando de negros, hablando de negros morenos, hubo una broma que yo le hice a alguien. Ay, no sé, a mí me salió así de la nada y era como, si un hombre moreno toca la puerta de una chica, pero no importa cómo es ella, solamente importa cómo es el chico, y el hombre es moreno y tiene rosas, la chica va a tener su chocolate y sus rosas, incluso si el chico no las trae. Ay, ay, ay. No sé si lo tomen bien este chiste. No me cancelen. El chico se rió porque era la morena y era como, o sea, te pueden tomar como chocolate. Y yo, pues sí, te pueden tomar. Ríense por lo menos, no me hagan sentir eso. Ay, ay, ay. Es más gracioso cuando lo dije en inglés. Ay, pero bien. Like a guy, if a black man, is kind of brownish, knocks the door of a girl, and like she asks for flowers, and he only brings flowers. She also would get a chocolate. I know. It's a cute joke. Don't be selfish. What do you think is important issue? I'm not Muslim, by the way, so I can show my body freely because I'm not Muslim. Have features, but that doesn't mean that I'm Muslim. I didn't convert into Muslim. I didn't get out from Muslim. I've been Peruvian. I've been living here. I've been just been living my life, and I've been not bothered by no one. My cat is the only who see me without nothing when I change. That's the only thing that is judging me right now. Besides that, nothing is judging me before. All these people, even though, imagine if you're like your body's in the internet, and like then you convert it, and like everybody sees your body. Kind of crazy, right? There are many times that I've been wondering that some singers could have like a secret life, and like they were married, and like after 5 years it could be like I had a relationship or something like that. Because it happened with Zendaya. Like everybody thinks that Zendaya was single, and like estoy sola, güey, no me aten aún, estoy sola, estoy soltera, enamorada de mi vida, así que no, ande para allá, ate otra, no ande. Entonces, ¿cómo era el asunto? Vaya, Zendaya estuvo con Tom Holland por 5 años y like, como que después de 5 años, como que todos supieron ir como que bien. Y así estuve pensando como, así será también de la gente, like, I ever wondered like if Zendaya was like a Tom Holland for 9 years or 5 years, for like a long time, and like she didn't get into with a man. No, before she get into with Tom Holland, she was with her for like a long time, and like after they made their relationship official, like they actually, and I've been thinking that for many singers. I've been just, are you actually single? Because it's just about the fact of desire that you have when you say that you're single or not. Even though people that are actually married or engaged, they always say that they're single and they hide that because it's the fact of desire of being single that everybody will have the chance with them. So they say because of that they were single, even though they have a partnership, and that they hide because of that, because of the feeling of desire, which is a feeling that every human being has. So it's for you okay to set a boundary and just like, nah, look, whatever. But like, it's also okay to say the truth. So you want to create hope in other people. Sí, soy de Machu Picchu. No, 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 de Perú, que también construye a Machu Picchu. Don't ever look the joke with the Machu Picchu that I might. I remember the joke of like Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu. Pero no dejes como. Ay, no, no lo puedo decir eso. En TikTok ya me calificaron como una menor de edad. Tengo 20. Pero igual TikTok piensa que tengo 12. Qué respetuoso TikTok. Qué respetuoso. Que tengo que mostrar un escote así para decir que tengo 20. Hay chicas de 12, no sé, que parecen de 20. No me tengo que arruinar la vida para parecer de 40, ¿no? Like, really. The only way that I find out also that we're posting biblical things is because the coach that I actually connect with, that was Shadows by the time, Shadow Fitness his name on Instagram, is because he actually had like I don't know, uh, like I don't know, he just had like their, what is it called, their Instagram with that, because I resonate with that. And somebody told me God will love you for who you are, but I don't know how to make my Instagram, how to make my YouTube download not be looking too straight. No matter how hard I try, no matter how tomboy I dress, no matter how deep I make my voice, no matter that, it always has been guys there. So I get over that. I just, no matter, even though that I pin on purpose, like the inspiration behind my album, no matter that, they still say that I've been just with that. So yeah. Wait, en Tinder no busques porque ahí vas a encontrar todo menos pareja. Bumble menos. Grindr, bueno, ahí de repente contesta tu ex. Paso. No sé, pero bueno. The matter was that, I don't know. I just want to reorganize my Instagram again. Has been a time. It has been a minute. I've been like talking to a guy about it, like how I make my Instagram look more not straight, and they've been like, you should add a rainbow. But I add many rainbows before it, and even like I got the same thing, and they were like, maybe just hearts. I put even the hashtag, and then it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not good to me. But like one time, even like, okay, whatever. I might be just there, then that's it. I accept the fact that people might confuse my sexuality. A lot, really. We're posting men because, to be honest, the thing that I cherish about men is that they are funny. They are. I mean, also comedy. I should start to repost more comedy shows about women as well because there has been good jokes around it. Parecen, andaba viendo también novelas colombianas. Though, like, it has been nice being single. I have 5 courses also. Like 5 or 2 or 4, I don't know, that I need to finish. I don't know, I need maybe to get some at the right time with I'm not doing that. But no matter what I repost, people, no matter what I repost on TV, I always will like what I like. I have my catalog moment. I had no matter how bad that I get break by women, that will never make me go back with them. Because I can deal with them in the friendship level. More than that, I can't. I can't. I can't. Ovulation doesn't count because I feel like in ovulation you just want to be with somebody who would feel that, which is not fair. Well, like, yeah, don't question my sexuality for what I post, for what I do, for what I don't do, for what I've been. Just sometimes I feel like it's hypnotic even though how somebody moves. Like, I've been seeing ballet male like dancing with another one, and I was thinking, does it fly? Even though I don't know, but like, yeah, thank you, gracias. But anyway, it has been a good time. You know who was inspiration to my album, so I don't need to reassure that multiple times because people get bored. The time that I notice when somebody really gets like that should, kind of hold myself a little bit was when I was talking about somebody how much I love a girl and like, can you stop please? Like, tell me about you, then tell me about that, like, yeah. It's like, I've just been vibing at this time, So, yeah. Soy de Perú. Ay, de repente es con Patricia. Me cuentan su historia, güey, si no después. Ahorita lo dejo para que se pasen el número. Pásenselo, ya acabo de ver el chisme. Mi ojo también está que chilla. No sé. No se van a pasar el uno al otro número. A veces veo parejas, o sea, amigos que se tiran como el tan coqueteando y me ganas de decir, dale su número, vaya a un lugar, salgan. No lo hace, no lo hace. Well, have a good day. I might be studying, kind of in this life of my house and my studying and my music, but that's okay. Peace come finally. Thank you. It's called being single. No, just kidding. Bye bye.
Chaito, se cuida.
Chao.